Oh, how far they've fallen. But we haven't, though. We've been framed. Look, it's the first day in November. We're getting there. Dr. Maruki's leaving? Are you kidding me? This is so sad. Siri, play Despacito. I think I know who the Phantom Thieves are. If we report them, will we get 30 million yen? Why don't you just report anyone who seems suspicious? Yeah, that's definitely the right play there. No doubt about that. But yeah, I had a better time if the photo came out better.
You know.
Yeah, that's the way that them celebrity photos often go. It's alright, November. We've gone through pretty much all the school events now, so that frees you up for studying. It'll be getting colder from now on, so warm up a bit. So wrap up warm and don't get sick. I mean it. If you even think you've got a fever, then go see the nurse. Oh, and speaking of the nurse's office, Dr. Maruki's going to be leaving us on the 18th. Don't worry, I already got him to rank 9. If you need to talk to him, now's the time. He was kind of a quiet guy, but it was nice having him around. I'll be kind of sad to see him go. So, if he helped any of you feel better, make sure you thank him before he's gone. Anyway, time to start class. Man, time really flies. A whole year's gone by already. Yeah, it only took 100 hours. My good gracious. This video game. What a long one. Alright, I'm so irresponsible. School always like this? Doesn't it feel kind of different than... Don't it feel kind of different than usual? Do you think? I'm getting a weird feeling too. What do you mean? It's like the people around us seem restless or something. Pretty unsettling, right? Yeah, something's different. Is it just me that thinks nothing has changed? Nothing seems unusual on my end. What about you, Makoto? Someone asked for me? Everything's normal over here. We most certainly did not ask for you. Is Makoto sick today? Sorry, I only just noticed the chat right now. I think everyone's just agitated by the Phantom Thieves rumors. Try not to be affected by the people around you. It's important to stay calm in times like these. Alright. Everything's on edge over here because they're like, who should we report and stuff like that. I don't really have time to relax, you know? But yeah. What makes you want to scream Darth Vader's no? It's like, my professor is putting up the lectures as unlisted on YouTube afterwards. So this specific class, I technically can tune into the classes afterwards. Like just, you know, stay home and then tune into it as like a YouTube video after the fact. But, you know, I feel like it's really important at the beginning of a semester to actually be there in class, maybe start talking to like some classmates and, you know, making some connections in the class and stuff like that, because it becomes a lot more awkward and difficult to do that once the classes actually start getting like properly underway and stuff like that. So, you know, so I have 3 classes right now. I have a couple on Tuesday, Thursday, and there's this one, which is the AI and video games class, which is on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So, in theory, if I want, like, I can stay home on Mondays and Fridays, and Wednesdays technically, but in terms of, like, expanding a weekend, I can technically stay home on Mondays and Fridays, so thank goodness my professor's doing that. But, in the beginning of this semester, I think I'm gonna prioritize, like, going in person and stuff like that. Doing this one late at night? Wait, doing one this late at night? What? What you talking about? But yeah, I have been working hard on the Scarlet Violet essay. I'm 19 minutes into the chapter that I've been working on. Eagle recently wrapped up the chapter that he was working, well, wrapped up the first draft of the chapter that he was working on, chapter 1 there, and it's like half an hour long. So I spent the other day going through it, like making all the little notes about things that need to be changed in some way, spending a couple hours on that. Class is late at night? No, it's at 11 a.m. I'm not in university class right now. I don't know what you're asking me. What are you doing right now? Can we go into the palace today? I'm still hanging out in the hallway. Like, that's probably not what you're asking, I would imagine, because I'm streaming right now. What are you doing today? Just finished some student council work, but I'm not going to be streaming that much longer. Like, it's currently 11 p.m. here right now, so I need to be, like, at university in my class a little bit under 12 hours from now. So, you know, I still have some time. Like, I can sleep in a little bit and stuff, so I want to go to Mementos in-game today, is the plan. Look at all those nerds that can go up. So I can still stream for a little bit, but not long enough for, like, a dedicated session of Symphonia without being, like, half asleep tomorrow. You know, is the case. I thought you said you can't do Symphonia because you're waiting for a class that you gotta do soon. No, I can't do Symphonia because I gotta get to sleep at a reasonable hour for our class that's going on tomorrow. Is the case. Anne's the only one that doesn't want to go up. But I think we go to Mementos today. I think is what we do. So, like...
Okay.
Because, yeah, I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer. Like, I can still be up for a little bit, but not...
Oh, Mako-chan.
I can't go crazy.
I didn't realize we take the same train.
You know.
Haru, what a coincidence. I was just thinking of you.
Oh, were you?
Yep. How should I put this? Our battles from this point forward are only going to get tougher, right? So, I've been reflecting on our approaches to combat in the hopes of finding some new tactics. In the end, I came up with something, but I realized I'll need your help with it.
Me? Sure. If I can be of any help, I'd love to work with you on this.
So, a new Showtime attack.
I appreciate it.
Does Joker just never get a Showtime
What
attack?
I'm
This is rigged.
thinking is...
Mako-chan?
Now that I think about it, this is probably going to sound rather absurd.
Don't worry. If it's your idea, Mako-chan, I'm sure it'll be great.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Well, ready to hear it?
Huh?
So, any thoughts?
What a great idea! I'd be honored to help.
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope it works out.
Just leave it to me. But wow, Mako-chan, you come up with some pretty bold moves sometimes. I really look up to you for that.
Do you? I'm not sure how that makes me feel, but thank you.
The star will grant us our wish if it's based on such a great plan. I'm positive.
So, a new Showtime attack is what we just unlocked, right?
So, this
Look
is
at
the
our massive
location
squad
you've been
we've got
using as a
now.
hideout. We just get started?
Forced investigation will take place on November 20th. That's our deadline this time.
Go to
Is
Mementos.
there any possibility of
I
that
swear, unless it catches
investigation
me,
being
prevents me from
moved to
going
an
to
earlier
Mementos
date?
or something about it.
I highly doubt it.
How could you be so sure? Didn't they want to catch us as soon as they possibly could?
They may be corrupt, but they are still a bureaucracy. Certain steps must be taken in order to continue forward. Unless their situation becomes extremely dire, they won't act with only circumstantial evidence.
I'm impressed, Detective Man. You sure know a lot about internal affairs.
Yes, he is quite promising.
Well, this is a purely give-and-take relationship. You taught me the inner workings of the Phantom Thieves, so it's only fair I return the favor. And I will be sure to contact everyone if the investigation team makes any odd movements.
That would be helpful.
Alright.
Makoto and Haru Showtime has been unlocked. Cool! But yeah, my weekend, I've just been working on both my jobs this past weekend. Both this job of stuff on the channel, going ham on like some games that we're streaming through, going ham on the Pokemon essay, both with the chapter that I'm working on, and like running through Eagle's work thus far, and you know, making all kinds of notes about that, as well as my job as a research assistant, where those bazillion binders that you see piled up on the side there sometimes, yeah, I had to go through like all the forms in those, looking for one particular type of survey there, correcting the score. So it's not like I had to go through and like correct every single piece of paper and like all that, but just like scan through every binder, trying to find like the one specific type of forms that I needed to correct the scores of. So I might finally be done with that data now, and I might finally be able to like give that data back and not have it be taking up space around here anymore. You can see it's not even there right now, it's over in the other room right now. So here's hoping that that's the case, because yeah, that's been one heck of a time. But hey, you know, at least like, it's not exactly super thrilling work, but at least it means I get to listen to a lot of cool music. In the meantime, I can put on like playlists that I haven't heard before and see what stuff I want to add to my stream playlist in the meantime. And you know, I get paid hourly, so you know, I can't complain about it taking longer than I expected it to. So I've just been working this past weekend. Working and playing video games, which for me is a type of working, you know, considering it goes up on this channel and stuff. So yeah, this past weekend, literally just work, pretty much, is what it's been. But you know, the streaming part of working can be pretty chill and stuff. Wonder if anyone wants to go over to that chocolate fountain that I put in the corner of this room, or something like that. But yeah, woke up from a 67-hour sleep. So you went to sleep like after getting back immediately from the thingamabob there. So you just woke up and came in here to ask about Symphonia stuff there.
I should write
But yeah,
something.
let's see here. Lucky. What, about the chocolate fountain in the court? It's in game. It's not in real life. But, let's see here. I don't know what it's referring to exactly, but yeah, let's see here. So today seems like a perfect day for us to go into Mementos. That's what I thought. Let me check our intel. We'll start with this one first. This intel's on malicious cheating gamer. Does YouTube/streaming is kind of a job to you now that, yeah, I am officially registered as a business. I have a staff member of Eagle. You know, this is a business. Apparently he's been cheating at arcades to show off recently. There's been nothing but an annoyance to other customers, though.
Okay.
Like, Eagle and I were recently chatting about that, and he was saying that by doing this on the side, it also builds up, like, this portfolio for him as well, being able to, like, you know, list me under his portfolio, resume, stuff like that. It's like, huh, that's kind of crazy, I think, that, you know, I'll be someone listed on someone else's resume as, like, previous job experience, you know? So, you know, it's got an interesting way. But yeah, because you thought you were gonna do it this Sunday, you did mention it a few days ago. You mentioned that you'd like to be able to do it on upcoming Sundays and stuff, but I wasn't sure if there was any, like, actual definitive plans because it wasn't followed up on, and I was confused, so I was just like, oh, well, I guess it's not happening on this day then. But yeah, so there's that. So, like I was saying before, like, I can have, you know, Mondays, Fridays, and Wednesdays too, technically, free, since this class is recorded, listed on YouTube by our professor, and I can just tune into them after. But at the beginning of a semester, when you're, like, easing into the class and getting to know people, it's probably good to, like, make some connections in the class, you know? But yeah, when do you type in need? Wait, what? You what now? We're good. I'm confused. Let's change the immature dark start fast. We'll show him that real man fights fair and square.
Very well.
Very well, I'll go along with this. There's still more.
Listen up.
This one's especially dangerous. This particular intel is on an ex-mercenary assassin. From what I can tell, he acts like a homeless man that secretly carries out assassination contracts. It's not, if not even the police can deal with him. It's time for us to step in.
Really?
The sentence above it. Oh, that's where it was neat. I was confused there. I guess words are hard sometimes, and accidentally slap in some extra words sometimes. It'd be bad if we left such a dangerous guy out on the loose. We have to change his heart. We need to take down the evil that can't be judged by law. Akechi's just here listening to this. There's still more. This intel's on a harassing boss. He steals the achievements of his underlings without doing any work himself, all for his own profit. Apparently, many of the workers have quit because they couldn't handle his spiteful nature.
Well,
Using his position of power for wrongdoing, such a horrible boss must repent for what he's done. Let us beat that rubbish mentality into submission. There's still more.
Listen up.
This intel's on a dangerous assailant who's shown up in Shibuya recently. He only targets the weak. Many have already fallen victim to him. I just see.
Okay.
Seriously? The hell are the police doing about this? Guess we gotta be the ones who punish this dude. Let us beat that rubbish mentality into submission. We saw that before. There's still more.
Listen up.
This intel's on a college student who's abusing animals to relieve stress. Apparently a lot of cats have died by his hand. Why did someone even do that? I don't believe this. I can never forgive a human like that. This will be revenge. There are still more.
Listen up.
But yeah, there's a common Twitch emote of some guy looking super goofy and he wanted to send it, but it's not there anymore. No. Which one was it? This intel's on a man who's making a fortune teller suffer. He called himself the chairman of an organization, but he's nothing but a money scamming fraud.
Indeed.
This must be regarding Chihaya Mifune, fortune teller you had mentioned before. I think she has been dragged into such a dishonest cult.
Cannot overlook.
What a despicable moneymonger. We shall bring his true nature into Mementos. Did you find it? It seems tough, but I think we can accomplish this if you say we can.
Nice.
Found it. Okay, it looks like we're all ready to do this. I left a calling card at our target's home. There's still
Listen
more.
up.
This intel is on the stage mother who mistreats her daughter, the shogi player Hifumi Togo. He controls every aspect of Hifumi's career, and has thus ruined her daughter's shogi life. She forced Hifumi to become an idol against her wishes, and even plans to fix her upcoming shogi match.
That's...
She's treating her daughter like some kind of tool. We have to release Hifumi from that state.
Very well.
Very well. I will go along with this.
nice.
Yeah, Akechi's not chipping in at all. Okay, it looks like we're all ready to do this. I already left the calling card at our target's home. No objections, right? We're good to go if you're okay with it. That's a unanimous decision. Okay, all that's left now is to take down the target of Mementos. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Neat.
Let's do it.
Neat. Well, yeah, we gotta go into Mementos today. There's no question about that. About the change of heart. Well, I will do as you say. targets. There's probably 10 in there now. Come on, let's take them down. That's a whole lot. We're going to meme Mentos. We're gonna get some Mentos stuff. It's gonna be great. HSC. Alright. Sweet. We're here. We made it. MetaNav is reacting. Yeah, we can go deeper because, like, we haven't been here in quite a while. It's been some time. You know, BAM! Cool. New area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information. Shouldn't it be, like, 2 new areas? Because, like, it's been a couple palaces since we've been here, I think. Looks like Mementos has expanded even further. Thought public opinion of us determined Mementos' expansion, and that has plummeted lately. Our notability must still be on the rise, even if it's because of our currently bad reputation. So, we're like a celeb who gets more famous because of scandals? I don't like the sound of that. Either way, the further we go, the more powerful enemies we'll meet. We'll need to be cautious in here. Also, you never bring this up out of nowhere, but I want to see if we can plan a trip for you to come visit here for Mardi Gras maybe next year. Like, for next year here, it's a huge holiday thing that's exclusive to New Orleans. It goes on for the majority of a month. It has a huge climax for a week, and we figure you could come then. What month is it? You were thinking, like, next year? In that case? Because it's worth noting, it's already 2023. It's the 8th of 2023. It's crazy to think. You know, time flies and stuff. Over 1 week into the new year. Like, I assume things are really crazy and stuff, like, coming up this year. So it probably makes sense saying, like, next year or something, if you're referring to 2024.
Come on, Joker.
But yeah, like February or early March 2024. Okay. Yeah, definitely something that can be discussed there. And there would be, yeah, it would be something good if it could be, like, discussed in advance because, you know, tickets are cheaper the earlier you get them and stuff, so it's something that we can, like, rediscuss sometime around the summer or something like that. But yeah, it's for a trip. The reason why I bring it up now is because stuff like this takes a year to plan. Oh, yeah. As I found out with the Italy trip when I had to get tickets super late because I only got my passport super late, those ended up being really expensive. Do you want a treat that Anima sent you? I have treats on the shelf again. Because Anima recently sent a whole bunch of doggy treats again. Because she's a little bit crazy. Want a treat? These are a peanut butter pie treats. Here you go. Yeah, it's probably pretty tasty, huh? Probably like that. Put this back on the shelf over here. Yeah, you liked that, huh? That was pretty good. Alright, so let's see here. So I have a request somewhere in there. Oh, 5 requests there. I have 1 here, 5 here. And like, yeah, so those are the 2 new areas there. I gotcha. So here, let's just start at the end of this one and then work up. Because last time I started at the beginning of 1 and went down, you know, it didn't go that great. See if you can plan a trip for Fragapalooza, but want to make your trip there more meaningful. Like Mardi Gras here is huge, so it's definitely worth a trip here. People will come from all over the place. Block off roads in the city and a whole bunch of places for days, sometimes a whole week for Mardi Gras over there. Is that back? Oh wow, I missed the initial line there. Yeah, we still haven't had the first frag meeting yet this year, so I still don't know if it's going to be like a hybrid event like it was this past year, or if we're gonna go back to like full in-person in the Leduc Rec Center as it usually goes on. So yeah, now I go up from here. So, you know, the first frag meeting should be sometime in January, I think. So hopefully I'll find out about that soon. Send a target somewhere in this area. Wow, look at that! By going to the bottom first and then working up, I'm just gonna start doing that from now on when I have like 1 target. I'm just gonna start doing that, methinks. Did. Should I switch to this layout here and then I can show the map and stuff? Alright. Well, let's go find our target. Time to die! Bam! Okay. And then time to die! That's so fun. Hey look, fusion alarm. Getting on an easy feeling. Time to, oh wow, even the powered up one can get insta-killed like that. I guess because like we've done 2 palaces since this area. Makara, a barrier that reflects magical attacks for 1 ally 1 time. Oh, you're the one that would learn it there then. Oh, so you could potentially put up both shields. Oh, I might honestly just use items for these things. Fraggalooza just sounds like a regular convention. It's a LAN gaming party. Why is that not showing up on screen? There we go. Don't want to spend a pricey plane ticket for a small event such as Frag. No offense, you like to come sometime, but now is your first visit. Like, if you did want to come by and, like, stick around for a while, can always go out to, like, the lake for some weekend. Is what can do. Like, that'll be going on for one weekend. It's always a 4-day LAN gaming event with, you know, a lot of people, including myself, literally just sleeping at the venue itself. Like this past year at Frag, I just slept in my car. Like, I put down my seats, I rolled out some sheets, and I basically just used the back of my car like a bed and stuff. I have a hatchback car, so I have lots of space and stuff. It was actually quite nice. But it would get really, really warm in the morning when the sun would come up and it would become like a furnace and stuff there. But yeah, like my family has a lake cabin and stuff like that, so you know, there's plenty of other things around here and stuff. Like gun damage all foes 3 times, medium chance of 2 soul foes. Like I'm never really trying to dodge enemies per se. But don't eat the stuffing, Jesse. You can rip it apart if you want, but don't eat the stuffing. Can you come here? Jesse, come. Jesse, come. Well, you can go bring your toy. You can go bring your toy if you want to go get it. Go get your toy. Jesse, go get your toy. No? You specifically went and got your toy and then you just left it down the hall there? Wow. Gotta take this blanket off my legs now. Wow. Want me to go get it for you now? Here, you specifically went to go get this, right? There you go. Yeah, you can rip it apart if you want. Didn't even realize there was any more stuffing left in there. But, you know, just don't eat the stuffing. Yep, she did want to tear into it. That is indeed the case. That is exactly what she wanted to do. Alright, I don't know. Like, if I can decrease the accuracy of my foes and increase our evasion, that sounds like it could be pretty spicy. But, like, I don't know. For one ally. I'll probably get, like, a better version later anyway, where it'll be for all allies, and I can probably use items otherwise anyway. Meh. So I'll make that decision later if I want to take that off. Greatly increase evasion from all affinities during rain or snow. Meh. Pay for plane ticket there. I have to spend, like, a whole week and a half up there. 2, though, but you can make a trip up there for Frag sometime, like, sometime for something like that. Like, it's something that we can discuss at some point here. Whee! Alright, bam. I think it'd also be fun, like, if Frag is back to fully in person again. At, like, the regular venue. I think it'd be fun to figure out getting that Carvia nerd over here as well. For, okay, here's the thing, Bob. I guess I could have checked the map for the exclamation point earlier. It'd be fun there and playing Smash Tournament with him. Stuff. Hey, Jesse, don't eat it, though. You didn't just swallow that stuffing, did you? Better not have. Also gonna be pooping out stuffing. This is it, the shadows of the guardians of the student named Takase. The student look pretty sure of themselves. Real smug looking. So they're blackmailing that teacher, Kawakami, by using that incident where their child died. But Miss Kawakami did nothing wrong, right? We have to help her.
Okay.
You ready? Let's go. I'm totally right. Mardi Gras apparently in 2024 is February 13th, so the last 2 weeks of January and the first 2 weeks of February are all parades and such here, but it gets more crazier the closer it gets to Mardi Gras, huh? Sounds porta crazy. Money, money, money. Arg, 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 arg. Arg, pay us your money. It's your responsibility. Clothes, handbags, makeup. There's too many things I want. The hell are you? Are you one of those phantom thief guys? There's no reason for me to be targeted, though. I don't need a change of heart. That competent teacher is so worthless. You should be grateful to be a source of income for me. I don't know, you're incompetent. Doesn't matter what I say. Shut up. Kawakami got in my way. I was gonna use what happened to my son to get back at people. I'm not gonna lose. I won't lose to elitists like you. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen these kinds of personas yet. Haven't seen them yet. I don't know. She doesn't like being petted normally all that much. Don't like your attitude. I can do that later. I'll most likely do. Right now, okay, she's conking out. She was tearing it apart, but now she's, now I think she's ready to pass out. Yeah. She's pooped. I don't like your attitude. Take them down. Okay, well, And Okie doke sounds good there.
I am thou.
Hmm.
I lend it.
I don't know. Bam. And then nuke them. Okay, well, resist. Had too much fun. She's just old. This is what it is to one foe. If only you had, like, multiple ones. Heavy almighty damage to all foes. Asuku Kaja? Hold on. I don't know, sure, let's try it out, I guess. Actually, wait. Considering what they are there, are they just weak to gun? Well, there's technical. It's a holdup, even though we didn't knock down the other one? Maybe because she's shocked? I don't know. Maybe. Well. Okay, we're getting Yusuke's Thingamabob. As much as I like Yusuke's Thingamabob, I would have liked to have seen Akechi's. Is what I would have liked. Oh, she's going back at it again. Just, If I use my left hand here, and then I reach over here to hit the full cam button. Whoa, crap. I gotta reach. Gosh dang it. Why is that other camera still on? I thought I disabled that the last time if I turned that off there. Yeah. She's just, just tearing that apart. I don't know if the camera's gonna focus at all. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, she's just having fun tearing into that. Tearing apart stuffy toys has to be, like, one of her favorite things to do. Like, I mean, tearing anything apart. Like, if you give her some cardboard or something like that and tell her that she can tear it apart, she'll, like, absolutely love ripping it to shreds. Luckily, she doesn't rip anything to shreds, like, if she, you know, isn't told that she can. Except for one time. The desk, this right here, the box that came in, when this was being assembled from, like, IKEA, I believe we got it from, we heard, like, some shredding in the other room and went to go see what was going on. And it turns out she had started ripping apart the box. And she saw it there and she was too tempted. And, you know, just had to start ripping it apart. She really enjoys, you know, killing things, essentially. Ripping everything they have out of him is what's going on there. But yeah, when I got busy, gotta keep her plushie at home or just keep it out of her reach. You know, like, as much as it really sucks to say, like, I don't, she doesn't go after plushies that aren't, you know, that she knows aren't hers. That's never been an issue. Like, she's never gone after anything like that there. But, you know, the sad thing is, like, she's really old. She's really breaking down. Her legs don't work all that well anymore, especially her back left leg. You know, it is seeming like this is probably her final months, and we're just trying to, you know, do our best to, you know, make sure that they're all happy and joyous for her with, you know, what time she has left, because she's really old, and we're, you know, we're honestly really surprised that she was able to make it through 14 years, you know, because that's really, really old for a doggy. Looking down on me too. Deep down inside, you're laughing at me, aren't you?
I wish this would stop.
Name brands, aesthetic appointments. Without them, people will laugh. No one's laughing. We're terrible human beings. Our son, Taiki, and his real parents were different. His parents were both high-level elites at big-name corporations. No one's looking at us coldly. That's why I let our son experience what it's like to be forced to grovel. It felt nice to see him gradually break down from working so much. Oh, that was Mrs. Terrible human beings. I guess this is why everyone's looked down on us. I'm not sure how now if his birth parents really looked down on us. But I was happy as long as I was with Toshio. But I forgot all about it. I became obsessed with money. Taiki really was a good kid. Goodbye. Bam! Envy chain. Here's a kiss a couple how to change a heart. I should call a Kawakami in my room. Cool. Teacher made to suffer. Alright, expecting nothing less from the Phantom Thieves. Well, what now? Do you want to keep exploring? Yes, we keep on going. Understood. I'll accompany you. But yeah, we were quite surprised that she made it to Christmas. There was time late last year where, you know, we were really worried that she might not, you know, be able to make it to winter even. But she's kept on surprising us, but, you know, she, is definitely not doing super hot, you know. She can't get upstairs on her own at all anymore. She needs me to carry her. So we have a little baby gate in front of the stairs now, so that when I'm not home, it can be closed because neither of my parents can take her up the stairs. I'm the only one that, you know, has the strength and technique to, you know, hold her chest to the front with my left arm and then kind of scoop her with my right arm, and I carry her up the stairs because she can't take them on her own anymore. Even just when she gets excited about something or needs to do something really quickly, like if there's someone at the door that she needs to bark at, she'll usually fall over as she tries to, you know, run over to the window to bark at them. That's the thing. She's really not doing all that great. So, you know, it's just kind of at the point where, you know, if someone you love has like some really major physical issue where it's like, yeah, there's no recovering from that, and, you know, like something has gone wrong, like my last doogie, liver failure, for example, where it's like, alright, that makes the decision of, you know, when you have to come to like the ultimate choice, like really, really clear. But when someone is just, you know, still having a lot of happy moments, but, you know, in a lot of pain, on a lot of medications, and kind of struggling to get through day to day, it's like, where do you draw the line? Where do you say that she's suffering more than she's you know, finding joy in the world? And it becomes a bit tricky, you know. So it's kind of there's 5 there, so that's kind of where we're at here, you know. Like, I would say that she's still got, you know, more happy moments than sad and suffering and stuff. Like being out here right now, being close to her family, that always puts her at ease. And then, you know, happily tearing into this toy over here. One of her favorite things to do, ripping all the stuffing out of it. I just cleaned up the stuffing from before. Yeah, earlier today, I just cleaned up all the stuffing that you made from that before. And now you're making even more stuffing all over my floor. She's like, don't pet me, I'm busy killing it. Don't pet me, is what she's like. So, yeah, that's kind of the current state of things, essentially. And yeah, she is definitely a strong doggo. But yeah, I do appreciate that there, Guzma. But yeah, she, as Anima said, you're a trooper, aren't you? Aren't you now? But yeah. It is definitely concerning, though, so we don't really know how much time is left, but, you know, I'm trying to make the, we're trying to make the most of it. That's also why I've done, like, impromptu streams out of nowhere. Oh, sweet. Like, if there's something cute going on with the doogie, that's why I've also done, like, impromptu streams like I have recently. Like that one Xenoblade Chronicles. Why is it not? Okay, there we go. Like that one Xenoblade Chronicles 3 one that we did recently. Just because I couldn't stream any of the other games going on right then, and I was like, well, I know that I want to stream something, so Xenoblade 3 became one of my last choices. Because she was happily tearing into a toy and being all cute and stuff like that, and one of the things I really like about this channel is the fact that, you know, all these adventures are being archived and, you know, being kept to tune into back whenever. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of series on this channel that I'll tune into years down the line. And because these are being archived, this channel and my streams are basically the closest things that I have to a journal or a diary, where it's like, I like to talk about current ongoing things in my life, assuming it's not too personal on this channel. And I think it'd be cool to, you know, come back to certain series as years down the line and see what's going on and stuff. So, because I feel like there's not a lot of time left, if I see that she's doing something really cute like that, like ripping into a toy like that, then there's situations like that random impromptu Xenoblade Chronicles 3 stream, where it's like, I want to do a stream, I want to have the doogie cam on, I want to be able to, you know, look back at this and remember some of the last, like, really happy times she had, you know? So, yeah. So there's that. Because I want to be able to have times that I can look back to at the end like this, years down the line, and, you know, have a big smile and stuff, you know? So, there's that. That was kind of the real reason behind the impromptu Xenoblade Chronicles 3 stream a few days ago. Is the case. But yeah, let's see here. Don't know if she'll be around when you get to see her, but I hope that when you send her something that it'll be your gift to her, and I do appreciate that there. I'm sending you gifts, but not a single one to Jessie yet. My oh my, you don't have to send me any more thingamabobs. I know you said you got things at that convention, you crazy mad lad, but yeah. Although Jessie in it too, she has such a huge moment and impact for you too. She absolutely does. Like, and you know, you've even been able to see, like, anyone who's been around this channel for a long time has seen, you know, her for a long time and seen her kind of breaking down over time. Like, when I first started getting the doogie cam, she used to lay on that couch back there all the time Now she doesn't anymore because she, you know, she doesn't have the strength to jump up there anymore. She just can't. So, you know, about a year ago, she started just laying here beside me instead because she can't jump up there anymore. But there's still a lot of old streams and videos and stuff like that where I see that she's laying on the couch back there. Sometimes she still stares up at the couch kind of longingly, like she wants up there, where she was always super relaxed. But, you know, she can't get up there herself. And if I lift her up onto there and put her on there, she's like, I don't want up here anymore. You took all the fun out of it. So, you know, I beg for you to remember seeing her way back when you first joined. Couldn't help but say how adorable she is. Yeah, I know that a lot of people around here have, you know, really enjoyed the Doogie Cam. And, you know, her getting a part around here. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Jesse? Yeah. Wow. Hey, sweetie. Hey, you. Yeah. Yeah. You sure have your quirks, but you are definitely a trooper, aren't you? Yeah, you. I don't know if my microphone's picking up the weird noises that she makes and stuff. I don't know. Hey, you. Fine, I'll leave you be, and you can keep tearing that apart. I'll leave you to it, then. Alright. Let's see here. He seems a little irritated. There's abusing animals just to take his anger out on him. Can't let him get away with something like that.
Now then.
She, like, with her old age, she gets, you know, her little bursts of excitement and stuff. If I... No, I'd have to do this. She gets, like, her little bursts of excitement, and then she conks out for a little bit. And then maybe in a little bit she'll get up again, and then keep tearing into it. And then conk out a little bit again. You know, she spends more time asleep than awake nowadays. You know, old age will do that there. But, you know, she still gets, like, her little bursts of, I gotta tear into something, I gotta go crazy banshee mode. You know, recognize her as much as you should, though. Sometimes you're ashamed to admit it and try saying, don't worry about it, don't worry about that. You know, she already has a lot of toys and stuff like that. Like, upstairs we have a whole dedicated toy box to put things away in. And, you know, the toy box, the box itself only goes up to, like, yay high, and it's a square thing about, like, yay big. But when you pile up all her toys upstairs into that box, it's up to, like, there. Like, she, you know, gets very, very adored by her family. You know, she, very much enjoys her time with us. I mean, guys, don't go easy on him. You know. Hi! Cats, what about Cats? I hate that movie. It had some of the grossest CGI. I've never actually seen that movie. Maybe they die when I use them to blow off steam. The shelter was gonna kill them anyway. Well, I thought she was gonna go back to digging into it for a second, but, in fact, I bet those cats are happy to be so useful to humans. What's with old age? Happens with your grandparents and your uncle all the time. Uncle's 96 is still walking and driving. Grandpa's 90 and he's still driving. And your grandma, but she's in a wheelchair at 91, but all they do is sleep for the majority of the morning. Your great uncle, you mean? Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, that is, you know, definitely pretty old for, uncle, for, you know, someone that's, you know, relative to someone that's our age here. But not impossible is the case. But yeah, definitely continuing to go strong there. In that case, what a poor excuse for a human being. I could never forgive someone like you. You complain to the irresponsible people taking their pets to the pound, huh? Apparently there's been a lot of that going on lately. With, there was a lot of people that got dogs and cats during COVID that just wanted, you know, a companion at home to keep them company. But, you know, now that, you know, lockdown kind of stuff has been easing up for a while, apparently there's been, like, a lot of dogs and cats going back to shelters because people are just like, oh, COVID's easing up, I don't need this companion at home anymore, too much work to take care of. So, there's a lot of COVID doogies that are, like, in serious need of homes nowadays. So you wonder if you're gonna live to that age too someday? Hopefully. That is the hope there, but, you know, from another perspective, you know, you can think about, you know, how amazing it is to have even gotten this far when, you know, anything could happen at whatever point. You know, it's important to be grateful for even the time that we've had thus far, you know. World War II veteran as well. Neat. Yeah, definitely seen some, definitely had some major life experiences in that case. Who cares? You guys are superheroes, right? Then hurry up and destroy this rotten society. I'll take your twisted desires. First, I'll show you the pain you cause those poor animals.
Unbelievable.
Huh? Wait, are you some kind of cat monster? What has he become there? Oh, that gross thing. Let's do it, Joker. I'll show you the wrath of cats. of Cats the movie there. Alright. Alright, you. Say what you will, this world consists of the strong and the weak. One controls the other ways. Humans and cats are a prime example. Now, who is stronger, me or the Phantom Thieves?
The opponent is strong.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to check things there. But yeah. Yeah, that's a... could always be the kind of thing they may not want to talk about, and that's perfectly fine. I bet you're weak to light. Aha! I was right. Wow, cool. Cool. Well, I was quick. That was quick there. That was a whole lot of money. Sweet. But yeah. Reasonable visitors to talk to your mom and that's it. We'll talk to your brother. Oh. Well, I've always loved chatting with my family. Especially my Oma and Opa that I would always be like over there very regularly with. My Opa when he was alive. He always loved talking about politics with people. Never like he wasn't one of those people that got like angry over politics or anything like that. Just purely in a respectful kind of way. Would love discussing big topics and bouncing ideas off people and stuff like that. He was a very fascinating person to talk to. Very pleasant to be around. Yeah, it hurts. They're gonna kill me. Oh, I don't feel the pain. Those cats were actually getting killed because... Don't you get it now? I'm sorry. What should I do? Remember the awful things you did to those cats. Doesn't it make you feel horrible? I've done something terrible. I'm even less than an animal. I'm worthless trash. I won't tell you to give up your life, but you will spend the rest of your life in guilt. As before, doesn't have any PTSD from it when overseas. This never has any memory struggles from, but maybe just doesn't want to chat, I guess. Oh yeah, there it is, the treasure. Yoink. Blood Scimitar. Okay. New weapon for Morgana. I equip it like right now.
This is
Expecting nothing else from the Phantom Thieves. Let's keep exploring. Yeah, let's keep going. There's still 4 more targets in this area. I'm gonna have a quick look at Morgana here. And oh no, that's a decrease. I guess because I'm doing this side quest so late, you know. It's probably the reason there. Yep, we're going back. Go back, Hobbit. Go back to the Shire.